Hello everyone, I all hope you had a very wonderful day and a very blessed day and a very great day indeed. I'm very gratefully sorry for shooting this late again. It's because I was busy walking my dog and I was also busy writing the new and old characters in my new book, as you can exactly see, and I'm continuing to exactly do so. Oh guys, I appreciate your support in viewing and watching my episodes and my videos. It means gratefully a lot to me. Completely means gratefully a lot to me, guys. And I want you guys to also pursue your dreams and your goals as well and do whatever makes you happy, no matter what, guys. Never give up. Never ever give up. On today's episode, we're here to talk about Light Boy, who is a supervillain and a high-ranking member of a secret society of supervillains known as the Galactic, that wants to rule and conquer the known universe in the sacred world and the sacred universe, and also planet Earth in the process of their goals. So we can exactly get to it. Oh, one more thing. God bless you all, guys. Enjoy your weekend and your holidays as well. And for those of you who will be able to exactly receiving the shorts today, you will exactly receive the shorts today of the video. But the rest of you, or you won't be able to receive the long video of today's video, because I have a bit of a problem in trying to download it on a Friday. So you will able to receive it on Monday. You were able to receive the video on Monday, but the shorts is exactly coming today for those of you who are watching shorts. So let's begin. In Light Boy's early life, he lived throughout the sacred world for many centuries, studying the power of shadow energy and its capabilities and its life source, and it's also his greatest ability. He possesses light magic and light abilities that are able to exactly give life to dead planets and to dead worlds, and he decided to use those powers to give life to dead worlds and to dead planets. And he even wanted to harness the power of dark magic, and also in the wanted to harness the power of dark magic and shadow energy for himself and as well. During at that time, he exactly infused himself with shadow energy in an unknown dark planet, and world, which granted him the power of immortality and the power of long life, which extended his long lifespan, making him more immortal and making him more powerful and making him more dark. His light magic became twisted energy that is exactly concentrated on taking away life, but he still had the ability of light magic, which was quietly still a part of him, which granted him the ability of exactly restoring life to dead planets, and also with the ability of exactly removing the life source and the energy of other worlds and other planets, turning them into barbaric worlds and dead planets and dead worlds in the process as well. Lightboy exactly became very ambitious and became very hungry for chaos and for destruction as well, which he went on a long rampage. Excuse me, which he went which he went on a long rampage across the known universe. He started to destroy planet after planet, world after world, civilization after civilization, testing his powers and his abilities to make sure that he was invincible. The Four Nation Hunters exactly created a trap designed in order to lure Lightboy into a trap, which is distinctly able to do so. Lightboy exactly fell right into the trap, trapping him with the monster trap designed to trap greater monsters and greater powerful dark magic users. The Four Nation Hunters continue to interrogate Lightboy exactly what type of being or entity is he from and what universe is he from. Lightboy told the Four Nation Hunters that he's from the light universe. Yes, guys, he's from the light universe, as in the universe of light is more beautiful than anything else ever seen before. It's a universe that has light worlds and fully covered with light magic and light civilization. That's where exactly Lightboy exactly comes from. Lightboy told the Formation that the universe of light is a beautiful and glorious universe, magical universe that are full of magical creatures and other magical species and other magical races that exactly lived for many years and for many centuries. He told the Four Nation Hunters that this technology that they managed to create to trapping him won't exactly hold him forever. The Four Nation Hunters wanted to exactly banish Lightboy back to the light universe, but this had distantly failed so when Lord Victor Darkness exactly came and exactly shattered and destroyed the trap and the technology that exactly kept Lightboy as a prisoner, which Lightboy was quite grateful for the assistance of Lord Victor Darkness, stating exactly why did he use all his resources to help him in order to gain something from him. Lord Victor Darkness exactly told Lightboy that he needed his resources and that he needed his help and his resources, and that together they can exactly enslave and conquer the known universe and the rest of sacred existence in the process as well. It will be able to benefit them in many multiple ways. Lightboy was very intrigued by Lord Bitter Darkness's proposition and very intrigued by his offer. He shook hands with him and said that they are hereby forever partners and also an associates as well. Lord Bitter Darkness told Lightboy that he has many assignments and missions for Lightboy for him to exactly accomplish, which that will exactly able to help him seize more control and more power than anything else ever before. And Lightboy secretly agreed, completely agreed on that. On the first of February, Lightboy attended a meeting of the video conference of the members of the Galactic when one dark druid exactly able to tell the members of the Galactic that they plan in order to exactly keep the technology away from the universal heroes could not exactly work well as accordingly. But the other member of the Galactic told them that everything else is going according to plan the way it's intended to be, without any other further interruptions. On the 10th of February, on the 10th of February, Lightboy exactly attended a video conference of the members of the Galactic, where One Shot Empire Warlord commanders told them that the Universal Heroes and the United Heroes have liberated major worlds and major civilizations that are under the control of the Shadow Empire, that they've quickly crippled and shattered the Shadow Empire's power and also control over other worlds and other civilizations. But Lord Bitter Darkness exactly stated that it's exactly going according to plan the way it's intended to be and the way it's exactly meant to be. On the 15th of February, Lightboy exactly able to teleport himself through the light universe, where he was able to exactly meditate through his light temple, through the light within the light temple, where he's able to exactly absorb all the light energy and all the light power and all the light abilities that he can exactly able to gain, combining it with dark magic and also with the dark crystal. Lightboy exactly focuses on activating the dark crystal and also the light crystal as well in order to harness its power and also its secrets in the process as well, so that he can become more powerful and more immortal than ever before. On the 1st of March, Lightboy attended a meeting of the video conference of the members of the Galactic, where Lord Little Darkness exactly reassured the members of the Galactic that everything else is going according to plan, the way it's intended to be, and that the ruling of the cosmos will exactly fall under their control and under their civilization, under their sole control and under their sole dominion as well, which was able to work well. And Lightboy became more happy and more very much intrigued and very quietly impressed. During at that day and also at that time, Lightboy exactly met up with the four dark magic users: one dark druid, one dark witch, one dark faithful, and also one dark wind, which is a powerful dark magic user. Together, they wanted to begin and they wanted to create a ritual of dark magic where they can summon dark magic, when they can summon more dark power and more dark magic than ever before, which they all began exactly converging all together in one and combining their powers and their abilities all together. A huge bubble of dark magic than ever before exactly revealed itself completely to the four dark magic users, and Lightboy exactly went within the paragram and exactly absorbed and infused with the dark magic, making him more powerful and more invincible and more immortal than ever before. Lightboy realized that his power is growing in numbers and that he wanted to test his ability and his powers as well in a very duplicated way. He exactly arrived on another unknown planet that was quietly on the far fringes of the sacred universe, where lived werewolves and vampires all coexisting together, which the two supernatural races have been at war with each other for many centuries. But the other werewolves and the other vampires are not exactly at war with each other, as they manage to live together in harmony and try to coexist together on other worlds and other civilizations. But the rest of their species and their kind still hate each other, and they still not willing to exactly make peace with each other. That is still going on, and no matter what exactly, guys. Despite that, exactly, Lightboy teleported himself on the planet's surface, where the vampires and the werewolves exactly eagerly challenged him, telling him to stand down, otherwise he'll exactly face his worth. Lightboy exactly used his magical dark powers and ability, and he completely decimated them and wiped them out. He went straightly on a flight mode, and he completely launched his dark power and light energy together, draining the planet of his resources, and life and energy and minerals in the process. And he was very quietly pleased and very systematically very happy. On on the 10th of March, Lifeboy attended a meeting of the video conference of the members of the Galactic, where Lord Bitter Darkness exactly said that the death of the original Lord of Magic has created a power vacuum unlike any other before, forcing every other Australian Empire warlord or commander to form secretive alliances with other secretive organizations, with other secret societies of supervillains, such as the Founders, the Order of the Five, the Order of the Six, the Order of the Seven, such as the Founders, the Order of the Six, and the Order of the Seven, and the Order of the Five, the Order of the Six, the Order of the Seven, and the Order of the Five as well, and the Unholy Alliance, and the Sacred Circle as well in the process, meaning that the other Shadow Empire rulers commanders have already pledged their allegiance and their loyalty to the Galactic, and have also agreed to supply them with endless destructive technology and also destructive technology and more power than ever before. In return, they'll exactly help them conquer many numerous worlds and known worlds throughout the known universe and throughout the rest of sacred existence in the process. During at that time, Lightboy exactly was able to exactly arrive on his home planet. Yes, he has his home planet as well, which is a very dark, powerful light, half dark world, half light world, which exactly embodies good and evil as well, which was able to exactly sit on a throne room of his home planet, where his people exactly able to tell him that they need more power and they need more resources than ever before. He told his people that the Shadow Empire warlords and commanders have quietly agreed to supply them with more endless destructive technology, and Nightboy told his people that they need to exactly serve him well and serve the Galactic very, very well. In return, they have to wipe out and exterminate the universal magic heroes once and for all. And they all agreed. On the on the 1st of April, the Light Boys people who are able to be supplied with destructive technology and more power than ever before to wipe out the Universal Magic Heroes on other magical worlds, which the Universal Magic Heroes are able to arrive on an unknown magical world in order to try to save it, realizing that it's an ambushed planet by Lightboy and the members of the Galactic, where the villains exactly appeared, stating to them that the orders came from from above and also from the top, meaning that the new masters wanted to wipe out the Universal Magic Heroes and wanted to get rid of them permanently. The fight exactly began as Universal Magical launched her troopers in order to fight against their greatest enemy, in order to take on their villains and also their foes, which they exactly able to do so. The Universal Magic Heroes became triumphant. They were able to exactly capture several villains and several criminals and super criminals in the process, and they were able to ultimately sending them directly into the Astral Prison, or the Sacred Prison, or the Dark Ark. Prisoners designed to house super criminals and super villains and rogue evil superheroes and dark druids and dark witches and dark faithful in the process as well, and to hold them in custody forever, completely. And exactly one of them were able to escape during the fight, and exactly able to report to Lightboy, stated to him that the ambush did not exactly work well on the 10th of April, stating to him that the ambush did not exactly able to work well because they exactly miserably failed. Lightboy exactly told one of his people that the ambush did not exactly fail. It exactly worked according to plan, the way it's meant to be. On that day, Lightboy exactly went beneath the throne room, where a huge dark machine was highly active with the dark crystal, with a dark druid, one dark witch, one dark faithful, and one dark wind, and one dark seconds with the other dark magic users. Together, they converged and meditated on the power on the dark crystal. The dark crystal's power began activating, and it transmitted all its power and sharing all its power with the dark magic users, making Lightboy more powerful and more frequently more greater and more immortal than ever before. Lightboy realized that he wanted to test his power and his ability against his greatest arch nemesis, Magic Man, who is a member of the United Heroes, who I previously told you about, guys, who I literally previously told you about. On on the 1st of May, Lightboy exactly arrived on the magic on the magic universe, where he was able to exactly fight against the magical warlocks and witches and light witches and light fairies, able to exactly take them out. United magic men exactly appeared in order to exactly fight up against this dark entity. The battle between good and evil lasted for days and for days until Universal Magic Girl and the Universal Magic Heroes exactly appeared in order to assist Magic Man. But Magic Man appeared that he had the whole situation under control as he's released his full power and his full capacity of magic in order to move Lightboy away from the planet's surface and away from the planet's atmosphere as well. By doing so, Lightboy exactly began to realize that his power is greatly fading away quickly and also not exactly greatly becoming stronger than usual. He exactly teleported himself away. Completely. On the 10th of May, Lightboy exactly attended the meeting of the video conference of the members of the Galactic, where Lord Victor Dawkins exactly told them that the Shadow Empire Warlords of Commanders have successfully agreed to share their technology and also their powers and also their resources as well in order to help them become the sole rulers of the cosmos and of the sacred universe and of the sacred world in a process to further their own plans and their own goals as well. During at that day, Lightboy exactly returned to his home planet where he was exactly living on sitting on a throne room where the rest of his people exactly arrived in order to tell him that should they proceed with the next phase of the plan. Lightboy exactly told these people not to exactly proceed with the next phase of the plan, that everything else is going accordingly. They should exactly focus on the matters of how to make sure that their home planet remains the most dominant and most powerful force in the rest of the sacred universe by any means necessary, which these people are able to systematically agree. During at that time, Lightboy exactly began conjuring up an ancient ritual where they can exactly activate the planet's surface, making it more powerful and making it more inhabitable than ever before. In doing so, he made sure that the dark side of the planet became uninhabited, became dark and hostile and full of hostility, evil forces and evil creatures and evil monsters, while the light side of the planet began to systematically blossom, began to systematically blossom and thrive in the process as well, meaning that his ritual exactly worked very well. He told his people never to go to the dark side of his home or never to go to the dark side of the planet because there are dark forces and dark creatures that he wants to experiment with. During at that day, Lightboy exactly teleported himself on the dark side of the planet where he was able to capture a monster, able to drain its blood and also its DNA at that time, and putting its blood and DNA straightly into his body, and able to exactly become more powerful. He felt the power of the dark energy of the monster, which he exactly able to extract his blood DNA and put it straightly directly into it. He felt more powerful and more deadly than ever. He discovered that the secret was shadow energy all the time. That the secret was, after all, shadow energy. During at that time, he teleported to a dark room within his home temple, where he was able to exactly see all the captive shadow energy that he managed to exactly catch during many years ago, and he decided to infuse himself with the shadow energy, and he proceeded to do so. He infused himself with shadow energy, becoming more powerful and more dangerous than ever and more immortal, realizing that this power would exactly fade away and that his light magic and dark magic would become more powerful and more dangerous than ever before. In doing so, he saw glimpses of his past, and of his parents becoming the most powerful warlock and becoming the most powerful witches ever existed within the light universe for many years ago, which could exactly relate to that he is exactly related to the Mind Sisters, or rather to the Dark Sisters, exactly could ever exactly explain to that in many other ways. But Lightboy exactly began meditating on that day, able to exactly focus on learning more about his past and his history, able to realize that he's exactly, after all, related to another powerful warlock of a superhero known as Bayao, who's a member of the Universal Heroes and a member of the Alliance, of the New Alliance. Discovering that he's exactly is his cousin, he's exactly is his distant relative cousin, and that they are quietly one, would explain why his light magic is so powerful and so dormant. Lightboy decided not to exactly take any further measures or any steps onto exactly telling Lightboy that onto exactly telling Bayao that they exactly related, rather to keep the secret to himself as well during at that time. On the on the on the first on the first on the first on the 1st of June, Lightboy exactly attended to the matters of his people, affairs, telling him that it's time for them to expand, ruling the rest of the universe and the rest of the known planets. But one of these people exactly refused in order to using his empire to conquer worlds and other planets, stating that the Shadow Empire is the most powerful dominant force throughout the rest of sacred existence. Lightboy exactly told the generals and the warlords that all of that is about to change when the Star Empire is about to become the next ruling dominant force, and the Universal Princess Empire is also becoming the next ruling dominant force, but none of they exactly have anything else to say about it. That conquering other worlds and other civilization has to happen by any means necessary. The generals exactly began carving out strategies and ideas to conquer magical worlds and other magical civilization. They decided to use a fleet of airships and battle cruisers and warships in order to stage a full invasion on other worlds and on other worlds and magical kingdoms and magical civilizations in the process. And Lightboy was reluctantly pleased that he will have more control of more worlds and more civilization. During at that time, Lightboy exactly sat on a throne for days and for days and for days and until the whole month, until the next month, the whole month of June, until one general exactly reported to him that the conquering of the other worlds and other civilization was a success, as the intergalactic coalition they're not exactly able to have the power or the resources to stop them. And Lightboy was reluctantly pleased and very, very happy, meaning that everything else is going according to plan, the way it's intended to be. Lightboy attended a video conference of the members of the Galactic on the 1st of August, where he exactly able to tell them that the conquering of other worlds and other civilization and other kingdoms is exactly falling to be under their control already, meaning that everything else is going according to plan, the way it's intended to be. And Lord Victor Darkness and a member of the Galactic were all very successfully pleased. During at the time, Lightboy returned to the throne room, where he was able to successfully sit at the throne room and meditate at his throne room, able to exactly using the light crystal's power to gain more power and more wisdom than ever before, until he caught a glimpse of his past, where he was a happy child and a very, very good child and a very good child and a very, very good child and a very, very beautiful boy, with his mother and father exactly talking to him and exactly sitting with him, able to exactly picture memories of that exactly. Lightboy exactly did not exactly begin to feel emotional or anything else. He began to feel detached and rather more detached than ever before. But after that, after absorbing the light crystal's power, one warlord exactly appeared to him, telling him that the Shadow Empire warlords and commanders have agreed to exactly aid them in their respective conquests to conquer more worlds and more civilizations than ever before. And Lightboy was reluctantly pleased and very, very, very happy, completely happy. On the 1st of September, Lightboy attended a meeting of the Galactic on another ancient, powerful dark temple that is quietly on an unknown planet, where the members of the Galactic were able to be reassured by Lord Victor Darkness that the conquering and the conquest of the other worlds and other civilization of the intergalactic coalition has become compromised under the influence of the new Lord of Magic, and that the new Lord of Magic is quietly still aware that his empire and his new organization and society is under the control of his projects, meaning that they should exactly able to take the opportunity to controlling more worlds and more civilization and placing them under their sole control. And Lightboy was reluctantly pleased, as he also exactly was enlightened by the plan, very much enlightened. Lightboy teleported himself through his secret layer of his laboratory, where he was able to exactly absorb and extract more shadow energy, combining it with his light magic and dark power, becoming more powerful and more dangerous. During at that time, Lord Victor Darkness exactly appeared to him, telling him that it was a great idea adding him to the group, and stating that his resources and his magical expertise and his abilities were, after all, useful, after all, for many years. And Lightboy systematically agreed that his empire and that his people were very, very indebted to be grateful to be part of this greatest mission and greatest journey to help Lord Victor Darkness become the soul, to help Victor Darkness and the member of the Galactic to become the sole rulers of the cosmos and of the rest of the known universe and of the rest of humankind and planet Earth, in a process which it will soon exactly happen. And Nightboy decided it's time that he wipes out the universal magic heroes and removes them out of the way completely, one way or another. On the 1st of October, Lightboy teleported himself directly, straightly into the castle of light, where he was able to decimate the gods, where he was able to decimate the gods of light and removing them completely. When the King of Light exactly stated to Lightboy, what exactly is he doing it? Lightboy exactly told the King of Light to pledge allegiance and loyalty to the galactic and also to Lord Victor Darkness. In doing so, his home planet and his home world will exactly be able to be supplied with more destructive technology and more resources than ever before, and you'll be able to seize more control and more power than ever before. The Light King was exactly quietly intrigued by this, and was exactly quietly, very much quietly intrigued by this proposition, stated that if he conquers more worlds and more civilizations, he will be in power as well. And he systematically agreed with Lightboy that he would aid and become the ally of the galactic and the system in any way as he can. As the two of them shook hands, that their empires will exactly help each other in conquering known worlds and known civilizations throughout the sacred universe as well. And that boy teleported and he was relieved and he meditated through his dark room within a dark room of crystals and power on the 3rd of October. He was able to exactly meditate during that time, realizing that everything is going according to plan until one doctor exactly told him that Witchcaster and the Dark Sisters are searching for an ancient dark mythical power that could hold the key to shifting the balance of power horizontally, meaning that Lightboy could exactly benefit as well from this power source. Lightboy exactly told the doctor to keep him informed about the status of Witchcaster's quest to searching this dark energy, dark magical power, which could exactly help him become more powerful and immortal as well, and which could exactly help him defeat Universal Magico and Magic Man and the Universal Magic Heroes once and for all. Despite this, guys, Lightboy is very ruthless, very cruel. He is a ruler of his home planet and of his home world within the light universe. His magic is powerful, gifted, has a power to restore life and a power of taking life away. He's very ruthless and cruel in nature. He maintains his usual basis of operation so that the members of the galactic can exactly operate, so that the members of the galactic can exactly operate in full secrecy for them to exactly speak about the operation and as well as a plans. He even has an entire magical empire at his control, and he leads and rules his people with great respect and with great authority, and he leads them with great authority. His greatest arch nemesis and arch enemy is Magic Man and Universal Magical and Universal Magic Heroes, which he learns not to underestimate them or ever take them lightly, and is willing to do whatever it takes to beat them and take them down by any means necessary. He's very ambitious with his goals and plans, and he's willing to make sure that conquering the known universe and the known worlds and planet Earth in the process comes to fruition, even forming alliances with a powerful group of supervillains known as the Galactic, in helping Lord Victor Darkness in helping Lord Victor Darkness, making sure that his goals bear to fruition, and also that his ultimate goals in conquering the known universe and the rest of sacred existence in the process bears fruit, and also to becoming the sole rulers of the cosmos, which Lightboy exactly believes in with all his heart, and he's willing to make sure that that goal and that dream becomes a reality by any means necessary. He rules his empire with great authority and he leads it with greatness, and he's a very powerful, ambitious, powerful villain who's willing to exactly do whatever it takes to seize more power and more control. He has a power of giving life and also taking life away, and also giving life to dead worlds and to dead planets, and he has a power to infuse himself with shadow energy and also with dark magic, and also the power of teleportation, opening portals, exactly able to resurrect the dead, able to exactly read minds, and able to exactly summoning, and also flight, and also telepathy abilities, conjuring shields, light bolt, super speed, and super strength, and great immortality, which he has exactly quietly inherited for many, many, many centuries and many, many years. He's an immortal being that's lived throughout the sacred world for many centuries, and he hates and despises the Four Nation Hunters. He literally hates them and despises them, and is willing to wipe them out and remove them out of the way, which he learns from his great failures and from his great abilities, that the Four Nation Hunters cannot be underestimated, especially now that they have new allies and new colleagues, such as the Universal Heroes and the United Heroes and the World Heroes and the Universal Space Heroes and Universal Defending Heroes, exactly aiding them and helping them in wiping out and destroying and decimating and banishing the monsters of the Dark Dimension and removing them out of the way, and in fighting sinister threats and sinister foes, which Lightboy is a very much of a quick study and a very much of a quick learner, intelligent being that's lived for many centuries and for many, many years, extremely immortal and powerful. He exactly maintains his central headquarters and his central command where he can exactly operate from, and he lives within his castle of his home world, and he rules his empire with greatness and with great ability. His empire is a magical, dark, and powerful empire of warlocks and witches and druids and faithful that are at his servant. He has warlords and generals and commanders at his beck and call, which assist him in creating strategies and conquering other worlds and other magical kingdoms in the process. He has a huge fleet of airships. He has a huge fleet of airships and battle cruisers and warships and armada at his command in order to conquer and invade other worlds and other civilizations in the process. He's extremely intelligent, cruel, ruthless, and very ambitious villain and foe and arch nemesis of Universal Magic Girl and of the Universal Magic Heroes and of United Magic Man as well, which he gratefully despises and is willing to compete against him to become more powerful and more immortal than ever before. He's very skilled in deception and in manipulation, and also very skilled in dark magic and in light magic, able to use both of light magic and dark magic in the process. He's very skilled, very powerful, and very, very ambitious. Very ambitious. Smart and intelligent and very manipulative as well. Well, guys, that's it for today's episode. I all hope you enjoy your holidays. I all hope you enjoy your weekend, and I all hope you'll stay safe and you'll be happy. You'll pursue your dreams, and you'll see me on Monday, and you'll see this video on Monday. For those of you who are watching shorts, you will receive the shorts today. So stay happy and stay blessed. I'll exactly see you on Monday. God bless you all. Bye.